I'll use this as an example. Our IAAPA booth was supposed to be twice the size,
Mm,
we had all these big hopes and dreams, and we were going to do an interior section. We were going to have an actor in there.
mhm,
And then, we start looking at timelines and budgets and the reality of getting it done and shipping it and installing it and all these things. Then that's when you kind of have to reel it back a little bit, and look at everything from a not fun
mhm,
perspective, which is a business perspective, and
mhm.
then make the best decisions you can make while maintaining the integrity of what you're trying to put together.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously, right, talk a lot about Halloween, talk a lot about like the DIY world that like haunters live in. How do you creatively recharge yourself when you're feeling creatively tapped?
Which happens a
Hmm.
lot, right? There's times I feel it and I'm like, oh God, like I feel mentally exhausted and drained,
Hmm.
and I think it's just taking a break, resharpening the axe. I again, work life balance. I've just forced myself to take the time to go do things or be active, or I started playing hockey again, like things like that, where
Hmm.
it's like I force my brain to focus on something other than work.
Yeah.
That's the big one for me. And then I think also taking a minute to remember why I love what I do is
Mm,
a big one. Um, Again, I know we talked about this, like, but like where I grew up working, and which you can relate to with Carowinds, but Knott's is like the most special place to me. Like, I love everything about Knott's Scary Farm. There's a great documentary that they produced, I think it was early 2000s, called Seasons of Screams. That's probably, I don't know if most people would enjoy it or not, but for me, it's my favorite thing on the planet. And I'll literally just like watching that, like,
mhm.
and the nostalgia that I get from that really like energizes me to
Yeah.
to get out there and continue like moving.
Just to keep the legacy going. Yeah.
Just to, yeah, and that's just like the love of the game and being a
Yeah.
nerd for all this stuff. You know,
Absolutely. All right. My last question for you, and it's a bit of a like a weird one. What does curiosity feel like in your body? Like when you are being like just openly curious, what does that feel like to you?
very I think the best word that comes to mind is buzzing. Like, I just feel
Mm,
like I get excited. I get excited. I feel like my senses are heightened. My brain's going. I'm getting, and it's actually a really awesome feeling, I think.
mm-hmm.
And I don't, it's, I guess, I don't know. It's almost like being in the zone. And that's where I just, when that happens, and it's not constant, but it's pretty common. That's when I get dialed. I lock in, as the
Yeah.
children say these days, right?
As the kids
And I
say.
just, as the kids say, and then I just focus on that, and I take advantage of that time and those feelings, and I just try to get as far as I can with whatever creative task I'm working on at the time. But yeah, that's probably the best way I can put it.
Yeah. I love it. I love it.